Once again, I want to say greetings to each and every one of you. Aquaba, and welcome. Welcome to another round of Culturally Conscious Communications here on LIB Radio, LIB TV, and on livinginblack.com. My name is Keedy Awadu, aka The Conscious Rasta. Weekday mornings, you and I get in live. We commence you from 9 a.m. Pacific time. It's 12 noon Eastern time, 5 p.m. GMT, and 8 p.m. East Africa time. We get together with you, and we deal with culture, consciousness, historical perspectives, entertainment, economics, education, health, labor, law, politics, religion, family, conflict, future studies, all areas of human interactivity and development. Today's date is Monday. It is the 4th day of August, 2025 in the Western calendar, 2025, 6266 in the Kemetic calendar. Welcome to the 7th millennium. You have found your family in a peaceful place here on LIB Radio, LIB TV, here on livinginblack.com. We are in August. Therefore, we're going to flip the calendar, the Kemetic calendar, to which we've realigned our cultural clock. We're going to flip that Kemetic calendar and turn it to the next year, 6266. That is an addition of 4,240 years above the Gregorian calendar, which is, of course, the calendar of Western civilization, which we have advanced ourselves, our group, to the Kemetic calendar. So please, everybody, acknowledge your own. Acknowledge that, yes, you are the founders of an accurate solar calendar that goes way beyond that of the Gregorian calendar. That's why they count your years, your history. They go back to zero, then they count negative and are accurate to the year, because you were already recording history. That's very true. We've been given a fake out there. And today we're going to focus on another big fake out that's going on. And unfortunately, this has become much worse in the years, in more recent years, very recent years, largely due to the imposition of artificial intelligence. Let's go into today's topics. I see you in the house, my dear brother Juma. Always, it is a pleasure to be with you for Africa One, our sister in the UK. What a pleasure it is for Africa One. Juma says good. And for Africa One, Hotep, Brother Keedy, and the global LIB family. And Hotep to you, Brother Juma, and to you, Sister Shingai. You have found your family in a peaceful place. Juma says, good morning, Africans in the house. Always, it is a joy to be speaking with people of African heritage, as well as other empathetic, sympathetic groups that are around the house, that we do invite into our house for a cup of tea. We also invite you to leave at the end of the teacup, because some of them came in our house with a different attitude about leaving. You know what I'm talking about, Juma. I know, Sister Singai, you know what I'm talking about. Here's what we have on the table for our study today. Is AI-generated slop is overtaking YouTube. And YouTube's not the only place. TikTok is even worse. AI-generated slop. Today on LIB Radio, if you are like me, you've most likely been bombarded with fake YouTube and TikTok videos being forwarded by, quote, trusted friends, unquote, and those who share your primary interests. Some of these are so absurd that you begin to question your associates reasoning skills. Today, we look at this wave of phony, fake, phony stories that are making their way across the internet and into our email inbox. So that is the topic for today. And I'm going to begin with one. I'm going to show this short video. Let me copy. I'm going to paste this over here. And let me real quickly open up YouTube and paste this video in here. I'm going to begin with this one. Let me pause it. And I'm going to show it. I could have, would have, should have set this up before the program, but that's okay. We got it. I'm going to share the screen, share the audio is on, and this video is entitled, Why Did Scottie Pippen Marry a Woman 40 years older than him? You may have seen it. You may not have seen it. Scottie Pippen, why? Why did you marry this anonymous woman? Not anonymous. She has a name, Margaret. That's it. So I'm going to share this video, share, and one more stream. I'm going to put it up onto the screen right here. You see it. And I'm going to share this video right now. You tell me what you think about Scottie Pippen marrying this woman. Here we go. And I got to make sure that the video is not muted. And here we go. This is the video.
Suddenly marry a 70-year-old woman in 1994. His family thought he was crazy, and Michael Jordan couldn't understand this decision either. But when the truth was revealed, everyone began to envy Pippen. Michael Jordan said, "I played 20 years in the NBA, but didn't earn as much as Pippen did in 1 year." This old lady was Chicago's wealthiest widow, and Pippen married her to inherit her enormous estate. The old lady's name was Margaret, with a net worth exceeding $6.5 billion. Margaret had been looking for a suitable heir. In 1993, she met Pippen in a coffee shop. Margaret told him that if Pippen was willing to marry her, he could inherit all her property. At that time, Pippen was having conflicts with the Bulls over salary issues. He felt this was an opportunity to change his fate. After an hour's consideration, Pippen decided to marry her. The wedding venue had only lawyers and a few witnesses, and the entire process took less than 5 minutes. But this marriage was more complicated than imagined. Margaret was very clear-minded and set strict rules for Pippen. Margaret's will had a clause. If she died within 5 years of marriage, Pippen would only inherit half of her assets. This peculiar marriage lasted exactly 4 years until Margaret died of natural causes in 1998. Pippen ultimately inherited $5 billion, becoming one of the wealthiest players in NBA history. Why did Scottie Pippen suddenly marry a 70-year-old woman in 1994?
Why? Why did Scottie Pippen marry a 74-year-old woman in 1994? It's because he didn't. It's a total fake story. None of it, not a word of it is true, except for maybe the part about Scottie Pippen maybe having problems with the Bulls over salary. That could be true. I don't know. But it's a totally fake story. It catches your attention. Caught my attention beyond the 2 to 3 minutes that I looked at the video. It was perhaps 2 or so minutes long. But it was total fake, total fraud. So now we are asking of ourselves, is this the new future of YouTube? Now, YouTube knows this stuff is fake. Absolutely. YouTube canceled my account over information that was backed by peer-reviewed scientific studies. They canceled my account. It was backed by peer-reviewed scientific studies. Yet YouTube overwhelms you every day that I'm on it with these fake videos. You see the commercials come up. Well, this is the secret for losing belly fat instantly. And they tell you to do something to lose belly fat instantly. It's fake. Phony. You have Dr. Gundry selling everything. And you wonder whether people are just using Dr. Gundry's fake AI generated image, or whether he is just really just signing on to everything. Anybody want to sell anything on the internet, sign my name on to it. My name is Dr. Gundry, and I have a medical background. Attach my name to it. Do you understand what I'm saying? To my listening, my regular listening audience, I know you know what I'm talking about. So that is our topic for today. The proliferation of fake AI generated videos across the internet. And according to my analysis, it's not going to get any better. So let's take this task on today. I am up on YouTube. And the question, I'm going to put this as a question. Did Scottie Pippen marry Margaret 1994? And I'll just to inherit $5 billion. That's the question I'm putting up on the table. I'm going to say that. I'm going to copy this so you can all have access to it. I'll put it up here on my Facebook page. One sec. And I'll put it up there twice on Facebook. I'm going to put it up on the Rumble page. I'm going to put it up on the YouTube page. And that's all the places where I placed it right now. One more time on the Facebook page. I'm pasting it up under the live video. Did Scottie Pippen marry the woman, Margaret, to inherit $5 billion? Probably not. So here's the thing. When someone sends you this video, if you do want to verify it, just highlight the key points in the headline of the article. Highlight, in this case, I looked at Scottie Pippen married Margaret, 1994, $5 billion. I put that up in a search engine and using AI search engines, because basically at this point, all search engines are AI. It will either verify or unverified, disverified that information. Now, if you want to go even further, they do have websites out here that do expose fake news, etc. Let's go into the topic even deeper here and see what we can share about fake AI generated videos about the Diddy trial. Fake AI generated videos related to the Diddy trial have become a significant phenomenon on YouTube, attracting millions of views and generating substantial revenue for various channels. Now, why are they doing it? They're putting up these fake videos as just clickbait. They get you to click on it. Probably you will, or maybe you won't verify it. You may watch it 1 or 2 or 3 times because it's so absurd that they're going to, every time you view it, they're going to get revenue. Now, I did put up this picture and I use it for today's promo. Let me see if I can just put up today's promo picture. I'm going to share the screen. Oh, I have to find it first. Share the screen, and I'm going to find this image that I had of, I'll just use it from the promo for today. So I'm going to use this promo picture, share the screen. Bear with me. This is worth waiting on. I'm going to share the screen and put it up so you can see the photograph as well. There it is. It's on the stage. And here we have in the upper right-hand corner all of these video images. In one of the videos I put up today on the fake news, It had this, it included this. I went, found the original video or the original picture of all of this video stuff. But all of this stuff, you were so compelled, the video, all of this, every bit of it is fake news. And it's the most salacious headlines you could ever imagine. Diddy effed me, this and that. Says it in various languages. It's all fake. All AI generated. And this is what I talked about today. AI generated doctors are flooding TikTok with fake medical advice, putting lives at risk. Excuse me, the Dr. Gundry videos, they're almost all fake or crap or BS. Now, I've known about Dr. Gundry for a couple, 2 or 3 years. A friend of mine used to send me videos with Dr. Gundry, and I told him, man, please stop sending me that stuff because it's all fake. That lime and mint juice was not fake. But it's coming at you. And you're taking this fake medical advice from AI. That's not going to do you any good. Now, I am doing the best I can to give you real medical advice. Ibrahim Traore is being overwhelmed, bombarded by fake news. Ibrahim Traore is a target of Western security establishments. Oh, yeah, the French and most likely the American security establishment do not like Ibrahim Traore, do not like the policies of the new Federation of Sahel states. And they do want to bring him down. But the youth's take on the fake news is this headline, which is itself a false story. There are so many stories. Another story, this was absurd. It says, do not drink cold water after eating mangoes. I think that was what the headline said. I'm pretty sure. Do not drink cold water after eating mangoes. After eating mangoes, you cannot drink cold water. Why not? It'll kill you. I see my sister Basu Randa in the house. She says, Uja, or welcome to you, beloved. Great to have you in the house today. There's a couple of more statements I want to read here. Where we at? Where we at? My daddy would say after that at. So this AI generated slop, it is overwhelming YouTube. Now we're looking at the wrong, I had put up this picture twice. So here's one I meant to look at. We're tuning in on it. Again, don't do that to me. All of the fake Diddy videos are right there in your face. You may recognize some of these. The clickbait and the AI image are right there in your face. It's right there. And in the clickbait headline, it's always very salacious. Most of the time, these fake videos, the headline won't even be brought up. They're getting you to watch the salacious videos. They'll put a picture of a big bottom girl or big breasted girl in the teaser, the picture. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But they'll put the picture up in the what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's not real. So we're living in an age and an era where people like myself get canceled from YouTube, accused of medical misinformation. Meanwhile, YouTube is rampant with this stuff. That's in my story for today. There's just a few more images here. Burkina Faso, fake news, almost everything we're hearing from Burkina Faso these days or about Burkina Faso is fake news. Just while putting this story together for today, I went through so much fake news. The mango story. Do not drink cold water after eating mangoes because it will kill you. It doesn't make any sense at all. And Donald Trump was absolutely right. He was absolutely right to bring up the fact that CNN exclusive email shows effort to give Trump campaign WikiLeaks documents fake news. So when Donald Trump claims fake news, I think we should believe him. When we're getting all of this fake news surrounding the what they call fake news was really, in many cases, such as my own, such as Dr. Gary Null, and a number of other well-researched, well-known doctors around the world, was called medical misinformation. But in actuality, it was found in the peer review journals. So if it was fake news, it was still backed by science. But YouTube canceled my account. And I have never sanctioned YouTube for doing that. And I don't know how many people have sued YouTube. I do not know. YouTube doesn't necessarily publicize the lawsuits against it. But they talk about COVID-19 fake news and conspiracy theories. But a lot of what they are saying and what people were being canceled over turned out to be the real deal. We did see the vaccine causing all kinds of illnesses, from thrombosis to turbo cancer, quote unquote, which is a fast growing, very serious cancer. Amyloidosis. We saw the vaccine causing a lot of problems. Myocardial infarction of young people, large numbers of young people. All of that's been proven. Did YouTube apologize to me and to all the others they canceled? No, they did not. Did they return the status of my account? No, they did not. Has there been a class action lawsuit filed against YouTube for demonetizing so many people? No, not that I'm aware of. And I doubt that they would put it up, because when you sign on to YouTube, there's certain little hidden clauses you sign on to be able to post on their YouTube. And one of those clauses is, for any reason that they choose, they can cancel your account for not complying with what they want you to comply with. So that's okay. YouTube does what YouTube does. And we do what we do. Because quite simply, we got to move forward. We have to move forward. Just remind you, we are right now in our emergency August fund drive. Yes, this is an emergency August fund drive, because quite simply, our support has been real shaky, and we cannot go forward with that. So we are going to do the best we can to convince as many of you as possible. 1, 2, 3 of you. Sister Singai, I don't have to convince you. You've always been there every month. She's a subscriber. But I do have to remind all of the others who do rely on us to bring you good news, to bring you the truth that can be and is verified every day. I'm going to ask you to pick up a little bit of our monthly expenses. It's overwhelmed me. I can no longer do it. I think that the work being done here and revealing our truths to us and protecting the sovereignty of our Pan-African movement, the sovereignty of our African continent, protecting our children, our children's cousins, our children of the next generation, protecting the next generation of young leaders, all of that, informing and protecting them is our collective primary duty. I think so. I need to convince you of that. Don't do it for me. Do it for Marcus Garvey. Don't do it for me. Do it for Ida B. Wells. Do it for Mama Harriet Tubman. Do it for El Haj Malik al-Shabazz, Martin King, for all of the martyrs. Do it for Stephen Biko. Do it for Patrice Lumumba. Make a donation to LIB Radio in the name of Amilcar Cabral, Thomas Sankara. Do it for Ibrahim Traore, for all of those living and ancestral. Contribute. Make a donation. We can do this. We are here live and direct for Africa One. Brother, I stopped watching YouTube when I was flooded with fake Ibrahim Traore videos. I only watch ones targeted by me for educational purposes. You are so right for Africa One. You are absolutely right. The fake Ibrahim Traore videos was a indicator to me that this is getting out of control. And who's it being done by? Because it is targeting Ibrahim Traore, I would say it's probably being done by French and or American security agencies. The British would probably be in there as well. But see, you and I, you're not forwarding those fake videos. I'm not forwarding them. I tell people, I write them a short note, say, man, this is phony. This is fake news. Stop sending me this stuff. But still, it keeps coming and coming and coming. Let me ask you, Sister Singai, are our people, our family, are they that naive? Are they that gullible? Susceptible to just, if it has Ibrahim Traore's name in it, it automatically flies as truth? It's hard for me to judge that. Are our people so naive? We're going to do the best we can to do the best we can, beloved. But it's not easy. Let me go further into my dialogue today. The overview of the situation. According to reports, dozens of YouTube channels have been creating misleading content that falsely links celebrities to Sean Diddy Combs' ongoing legal issues. These videos often feature sensationalized claims, such as celebrities testifying against Diddy or being involved in scandalous situations with him. View count: approximately 70 million views have been amassed by 26 channels, producing about 900 AI-generated videos over the last year. Sounds to me like somebody's really been tracking this stuff. Now, this story comes to us from a fake AI-generated videos about the Diddy trial. And it goes on and on. Financial incentives. The financial allure of creating such misleading content is significant. Many of these channels are either newly established or have been repurposed from previous content. At least 20 of these channels are eligible for ad revenue, making it a lucrative venture for creators. One content creator, Warner Arts, noted that starting a channel focused on Diddy could potentially yield quick financial returns, liken it to a fast track to making money. Implications of misinformation. The rise of these AI-generated videos raises concerns about the spread of misinformation and the potential harm it may cause. The content is often labeled as AI slop, quote unquote, AI slop, a term used to describe low-quality media that misleads viewers. Critics, including media commentators, have expressed worries about the dangers of such deceptive practices, especially in the context of high-profile legal cases. This trend highlights the intersection of technology, media, and ethics as creators exploit AI tools to generate content that can mislead audiences for profit. Now I have this link here, and this is going to bring you in. I'm going to set this up here, set it up. This is going to bring you in right at a particular point of the conversation that I want you to pay attention to. So what I'm first going to do is put this up here, put it up, the video, and I'm going to pause the video. Right here. This is fake AI generated videos about the Diddy trial. Now, wait a minute. I don't need to do that. I need to do this. I need to put up the video right here because I got it timed to start at this particular point. And it's going to try and start. I'm going to pause it, and then we're going to come back up on it. Here we go, real quick. AI slop. Okay, pause. And it's going to have a commercial. That's okay. I'm going to skip the commercial, but I do want to put this paused video up. This is going to be share screen. Now it's only going to play for just a minute or two. And first, I'm going to have to skip by the commercials. So I'm going to go ahead and I have it up here. I'm going to put it on the screen. You're going to see a commercial. I'm going to get rid of the commercial in just a second. But here's what I'm talking about. Okay, get rid of
their bulky, overpriced AC units for this compact $60 cube, and here's why. This brilliant invention was created by
commercial.
Now they're when people start using it to insert themselves into real events and make up stories around them. Over the last several months, people have been cashing in on the popularity of the Diddy trial on YouTube, especially when it comes to emotionally charged or culturally significant moments, many of which never actually happened. According to The Guardian, fake AI generated thumbnails and voiceovers were used to create fully genuine video essay updates, often featuring. They were designed for engagement, and they misled people deliberately. What I find more troubling is that in a lot of ways, a good portion of them probably thought they were real. Some probably didn't care. Maybe some knew it wasn't real. But either way, these videos got recommended, got monetized, and then spread. That was until The Guardian started asking more questions. YouTube responded saying, "We terminated several channels shared by Indicator for violating our terms of service and policies covering spam." The Indicator was working with The Guardian on this article. Now, here's what's also concerning. Some of those terminated channels weren't even in this niche. Like, they didn't cover previous legal cases or anything like that. One had been covering public pensions in Pakistan, and then suddenly started uploading AI-generated Diddy content. And they weren't alone. There were other examples as well. I'll source the article in the description. But as you can see, there's a pattern. When there's a high-profile legal case or something dominating the headlines, these AI slop channels come crawling out of the woodwork. And this is where AI slop stops being an annoying, inconvenient convenience and starts actively undermining how people process reality. Because if fake content can mimic real news, insert itself into criminal trials, and rack up millions of views before YouTube even notices, where's the line anymore? 404 Media highlighted a similar trend with AI-generated true crime videos. These channels scrape Reddit threads and records, and they feed them through a language model. They narrate them with a cloned voice, and they use AI-generated video clips to make them look like they're from the 90s or the early 2000s when this fake crime took place. The videos show fake evidence, the stories are exaggerated, sensationalized, and outright fabricated. 404 highlighted how some of the top comments on the most popular videos were people speculating, assigning blame, and judging the made-up suspects.
There you see the proliferation of all of this phoniness and what harm it actually is causing. Let's keep going. I talked about financial incentives, implications of the misinformation. The rise of these AI-generated videos raises concerns about the spread of information and the potential harm it can cause. The content is often labeled as AI slop. We went through that. How fake AI content is quietly breaking YouTube. That's where I got the story from today. The claim, a Facebook user, Dabrizi Comedy, claimed that America's President Donald Trump gave Ibrahim Traore a 24-hour ultimatum before ordering a war on Burkina Faso over the country's gold. Now, I have this one. I do want to show this video. First of all, let me share it with you, our listening audience. I'm going to put it up on my Facebook page. Bear with me. This is a lot of effort to put all this stuff around where everyone can have access to it for research purposes. But I got to say to our listening audience, I don't think you appreciate it. I don't think you appreciate what this entails. It's a lot of work putting these things into various sites where they can be found. And we're going to do the best we can. I thank you all who do contribute to us. Even people from the continent, from the mother continent, they do contribute to us. Brother Daoudi, I see you always stretching out and doing your best. This is an emergency fund drive we're doing right now. So I just want to share that with you. And I also, now I'm going to play this video, the one that I just put up, how fake AI content is quietly breaking YouTube. I'm pretty sure this is the one I wanted to show right here. I'm going to click it. And that's not it. That's not it. What did I just put up? Oh, here it is. The one about Ibrahim Traore and Donald Trump. Give me a second. This one is, I think this is it. I'm going to find out in just a second, but we're going to show this video right here. Put it up here. Go to the video, pause it, and it's got the commercial. I'm gonna, no, this is the same one we were just watching. So what it is, here's the thing. Did Donald Trump give Ibrahim Traore a 24-hour deadline? I just found it. Over Burkina Faso's gold. this article written by Philip Angerin, and I'm not going to share the video. I'm just going to share with you the article about the video. Why? Because I'm having a hard time right now putting the videos up. So this is the subject matter. I'm going to share it on the Rumble as well. And this regards the story about Donald Trump bogarting Ibrahim Traore for this. And this was, for me, this particular article was the last straw. As soon as I went through this, I said, I'm going to call out these internet-based AI-generated fakes. So this fake story, I'm going to read to you right now. Here's what the fake story says. Did Donald Trump give Traore 24-hour deadline over Burkina Faso gold? Written by, allegedly, by Philip Angerin from Dubawa, June 15, 2025. And you have the link. Verdict, false. No credible media organization reported such a development from the White House. Also, our analysis revealed that the video overlaid in the post was generated using artificial intelligence. The full text of the article reads, under Captain Ibrahim Traore and his junta's rule, internal divisions within Burkina Faso and widespread public disillusionment have heightened. The military government's efforts to suppress opposition and shift balance toward Russia have deteriorated the country's humanitarian condition. Now, all of this is false. Within the period, Burkina Faso has tightened state control on the mining sector, focusing on gold, the country's leading export and a crucial source of revenue for the junta. The government nationalized key assets and revised the mining code to secure higher royalties. Efforts are also ongoing to stabilize the fragile economy by reviving industrial gold production. However, these measures have raised investor concerns and strained relations with Western nations. A Facebook influencer, the Breezy Comedy, shared a video on his page claiming that Donald Trump wants 90% of Burkina Faso's gold and oil reserves. Quote, Donald Trump demands 90% of Burkina Faso's oil and gold reserves, but Africans said no. He said, the Breezy Comedy said. The rest of the video, which lasts for 23 minutes, which is why I'm not playing it, showed armed men guarding gold products and a man supposedly granting an interview. In the supposed interview, the man said media organizations from Lagos to Kinshasa reported the matter. And none of these media organizations reported the matter. They did not. He also said, Mr. Traore received help from Russia, Iran, and North Korea to mine the gold and crude oil. The Facebook user shared the video on June 8, 2025, and it gained 18,000 views within 7 hours. The post also garnered more than 1,200 reactions and 268 comments within the period. Dubawa found different comments that showed people believed the misinformation. Keju Jerome wrote, all African youths should get ready to join a united army to face America, unquote. Another comment from Nkansa David reads, quote, this warning goes to all African citizens living in America. They should return home because if America wants war, it's about to start, close quote. We also found other comments that dismissed the claim Prince Casey wrote, quote, "You can lie for Africa. Stop all these rubbish lies of yours," unquote. Another follower, Nana Boateng, agreed with Prince Casey, stating, quote, "All of these are fabricated stories. It's not true." The differing thoughts observed in the comment section and the post's implications for political stability prompted Dubois to fact-check the claim. Dubois observed regular anomalies in the video overlaid on the post. The supposed interview showed a repetition of automated body movement. We also observed a flat, unnatural speaking tone and an inconsistent audio synchronization with the speaker's lip movement. There is also a perceived lack of emotional connection between the spoken words and the displayed facial reactions. These are common traits of artificial intelligence generated visuals. We also used Attestly, Attestiv, Attestive video, an AI-powered deep fake detector, to analyze the post's first 2 minutes. The results, which showed green dots, indicates that the current is AI generated, while the dots in orange color show a potential facial manipulation. The analysis revealed a high probability of these indicators, meaning that the content has been altered. Did Trump give Traore 24-hour deadline over Burkina Faso gold? Also, the contextual analysis provided by Attestive video said the video is likely a deep fake given the dramatic framing of the narrative. Did Trump give Traore 24-hour deadline over Burkina Faso gold? Despite attempting Google dorking, a technique using advanced search operators to find specific information, Dubois found no credible media organizations that reported the incident. This discovery contradicted the statement in the supposed interview where the speaker said media organizations from Lagos to Kinshasa reported the incident. The conclusion: findings reveal that the fake is claimed. The video is AI generated, and no credible media organization reported the information. Questionable claims that they were Black. And there is another one. Oh, these are other AI generated videos that are out here currently. Questionable claims that they were Black. This comes from Cheddar, the Cheddar Man, the name given to prehistoric humans whose remains were discovered in 1903 in Gow's Cave, located in Cheddar Gorge, Somerset, England. I question it. I question whether it is fake, phony news. For me, it is, but it might be real. There is a history of a Black presence in the UK, across the UK, United Kingdom, across the islands, but the timeline did not seem to match up. There was another one asking, were these people Black? The headline, who were the Abkhazians in Russian history? Or that might have been my AI search inquiry. But the claim, someone sent it to me, about how the Russians have hidden their Black ancestry. The fact of the matter is that if you go back far enough across time, all people on the planet, when the planet had far less than 1 billion people, all of those people were directly ascended from Africans. There's no denying that. But when we're looking up to the history of after the changeover from the Gregorian calendar and UK has become dominant and this and all of that, it's very unlikely that these black bloodlines would have persisted. Very unlikely. No matter how hard you want to turn everything in history black, it ain't true. And I don't think it serves anybody's best interest to use fake, phony, AI generated images and or video to attempt to prove your case. Some people, we need to let them stay the ethnicity that they were, because what they did at that time to the rest of the world was very dark, very dangerous, and it quite simply is just something we don't necessarily want to be a part of. That pretty much completes the information that I had brought today. I do encourage you, our listening audience, to be skeptical. Please be much more skeptical and question this stuff. Question me. I don't want to be out here putting out misinformation, disinformation, as I was accused of doing by YouTube. I want the truth, and I want you to know the truth as you would get it from me. So do I have any more comments to share with you, our listening audience? Because if no one is talking to me, I'm the only one talking to you, Rhonda Basuranda. Great to have you with us in the house. Then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. It's going to be a shorter program for today. We are here today in our emergency fund drive. There is in the bottom of the chat on Rumble. If you look down below, there is a donation button. And with that donation button, you can make a quicker donation directly to LIB Radio. I'm pretty sure Rumble takes a little piece of it. If you don't want to give Rumble any part of your donation, and personally, I'm grateful that Rumble is here. I don't know, is Rumble? No, Rumble doesn't charge us for broadcasting, but they do, of course, sell ads. They keep all the ad revenue. They keep most of the ad revenue. But I like Rumble. I think Rumble is fair. It doesn't censor information like YouTube. We had a wonderfully monetized YouTube page for maybe 16 years. And because of the COVID disputes, they canceled us. So now I had a secondary YouTube page that wasn't monetized. It's currently not monetized. I'm not interested in working so hard to monetize and promote that channel. But we will, from time to time, put these videos up on it. YouTube, you do have a problem with your fake videos. And what got me was this. I was reading from the article from Doublewa a little bit ago, and everybody who's listening right now, I see a number of people in the house. Can I get you all who are listening on the Rumble to just take half a second and hit the like button that you like today's video? Please do. Please do. But YouTube, where I read a part of today, the investigation by Doublewa, and they said that the videos that they discovered, there was a huge number of videos. This is in the article, Did Trump Give Traore a 24-hour deadline over Burkina Faso gold? No, it did not happen. It was fake. It was false. But they said that Facebook users shared the video. They named the Facebook user. It had gained 18,000 videos or views within 7 hours. It also garnered more than 1,200 reactions and 268 comments within the period. YouTube had to know that the video was fake. So why the double standard? I think we know why the double standard. So we're going to do what we can do, what you and I can do to build a media communications network that is impeccable. Impeccable. And we're going to use it to change. We're going to use it for change. We're going to use it to give something to our children's generation that they will undeniably be very grateful for. And there is this attestive.com. Let me see. There's attestive and there is See Reality. Detect deep fakes and edits. Scan any video or video link for signs of deep fakes, editing, and more with Attestive's innovative AI-powered analysis video tool. So the Attestive has free account. You can put in your information and you can put in your email and I'm going to just sign up for it real quick and put in a password. Just real quick, I'll just change it later. And Black Star Media. And with all of that, we have created account. And let me change the password. And at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, one number, and one special character. I had all of that in it. Let me try it one more time. And it's generated one automatically. That'll work for me. Create your account. And that account is there. So I'm going to use that one a little bit later. I want to thank you all for being a part of what we are doing here on Black Star Media, Max Star Media Global, the Conscious Raster Report. We come at you daily from 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 noon Eastern Time, 5 p.m. BST, and 8 p.m. East Africa Time. Those are the times when we are live and direct. We welcome all of you. I do implore, cajole, plead for our emergency fund drive. Emergency fund drive means I ain't fooling this time. This stuff is about to, it's about to put me out of business. Somebody else will pick it up. Whether they hold our standards or not, or uphold our standards, that will be determined, but somebody will pick it up, pick up the space. We cannot allow the red, the black, the green to drag in the dirt. Someone pick up the flag and move it forward. Move our team forward. But I ain't done yet. We're going to stand up. We're going to do what is right. I want to thank you all for what you do, all you do for all of us on your favorite. We aim to be your favorite. We are LIV Radio, LIV TV. We are living in black.com. So on that note, we have done our job. And we're very, very grateful that you are doing the best that you can do to help us do what we do. Peace and prosperity to each and every one of you. And your favorite, we aim to be your favorite. We are LIV Radio, LIV TV. We are living in black.com. So on that note, We've done our thing. And I'm very, very proud of what we have done today for all of us. Peace and prosperity to each and every one of you.